a suspicious rumbling in your suitcase, if you know what I mean. So for today's video, I'm gonna be giving you guys a full review, all my thoughts on the Foreo Luna 4. I'll actually be combining this with a comparison of the Foreo Luna 3, which I have been using for years, and just my whole experience with the brand using other devices or just Foreo in general, because I was thinking about my experience and my lifetime with Foreo, and I went back on my YouTube channel and realized I've been using Foreo devices now for over 6 years now, which is pretty insane. Now that I'm onto the Luna 4, I wanted to kind of talk about my experience with the brand, the devices, and like I said, give you guys a full review of the Luna 4. So without much further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So first and foremost, let me go ahead and introduce you to the Foreo Luna 4. Now this is the newest smart cleansing device in the Luna line. I actually have the sensitive option, which I'm gonna get into in a second. It obviously has the cleansing function as well as the massaging functions. It has 16 T-sonic pulsation levels, so you can go up to level 16, and you can also dial it back down. So depending on what your needs are when it comes to cleansing, you can definitely customize it through that. If you're not familiar with what T-sonic is, T-sonic pulsations are something that is unique to Foreo. T in the T-sonic actually stands for transdermal, and essentially it has pulsations that work on the outer layer of the skin and help to relax the muscles. It also helps improve blood flow, and on top of that, it helps dilate the pores, which is gonna help with the effectiveness of cleansing, but also it'll help the absorption of skincare products you apply on after using the Foreo Luna 4. This is a silicone type of cleansing device, so this is way more hygienic than bristle-based facial devices. And on top of that, we have the massage function back here, and the massage is going to help with things like, again, blood circulation, blood flow, lymphatic drainage, and also just in general help release a lot of tension in the muscles that a lot of us tend to carry throughout the day. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I have the sensitive version, and they have 3 different types of the Luna 4. There is sensitive, balanced, and combination. I always opt for the sensitive version because I do have very sensitive skin. I have dry skin, and on top of that, I am very eczema prone, as well as just in general, I have to be very careful with the skin on my face. So using something like this, I make sure to opt for the more sensitive type. This is a waterproof device, and my Luna 3, which I had before the Luna 4, so I don't have to worry about water getting into the device because it is waterproof. Now, I kind of talked a bit about the Luna 3 as I was giving you guys the quick points for the Luna 4, but I wanted to compare the 2 devices and discuss the differences I've noticed since using the 4. When I first took the 4 out of the box, the first thing I noticed was how soft the silicone was. Now, I will say that the 3 is very soft, but until I felt the 4, I was like, oh, this is soft. Another upgrade that the 4 has from the 3 is there is a travel lock feature. So for those of you guys who like to take your Luna on the go with you, you can actually lock this. So it doesn't like go off in your bag and there's like a suspicious rumbling in your suitcase, if you know what I mean. Now, one of the most notable differences between the 3 and the 4 is the 4 features different cleansing modes. And I really appreciate that as someone who sometimes doesn't wear makeup, and then on days that I do, I wear a ton of makeup. So being able to pick if I want to have a more gentle cleanse versus a more deep cleanse is a feature that I really appreciate. Another big difference between the 3 and the 4 is the adjustable massage patterns that the 4 has. I'm not gonna lie, with the 3, it does have the massage function, but I didn't find myself using it a ton. Now that it has the more adjustable massage patterns, I actually find myself using the massage function on the 4, and there's actually an app which I'm gonna show you guys in the demo that leads you through like guided massages. So even for people who've never done facial massages, you basically get your hand held through the whole process. Now, of course, I'm not going to make a full review video without giving you guys a demonstration, so let's go ahead and hop into the demo of me using the Foreo Luna 4. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how I use the Foreo Luna 4. I've got my phone here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and turn on the device. Here's the connect to the device, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. Let me go ahead and get my skin damp. And then I'm just gonna apply some cleanser onto the Foreo and literally just hit start. You can hear it. And it does tell me how long I want to use it in each section. So the forehead, I do it for 15 seconds. Well, actually I do it for 15 seconds in each area. And I have it set on level 6 because I do have sensitive skin. But I really like this because I feel like it leaves my skin feeling really soft. It leaves my skin feeling really clean. It gets rid of any extra residue or makeup or oil I have on my skin. In fact, I'm gonna do half my face and we're gonna see the difference. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse my skin. This side I cleansed. I can actually see some of like the dirt in the bristles that was still on my skin. And we'll see compared to this side, which I didn't use the Foreo Luna 4 on yet. So I've got 2 clean cotton rounds. I'm just gonna go ahead and like swipe at my skin. Ooh. Can you see? You guys see? Oh, I still had like makeup around my hairline. And this is from the side I cleansed. So even though I have dry skin, I still do get acne. In fact, I have a little bit of a blackhead right here that was going on my nose. And I like the Foreo Luna because I can use this to break up a lot of the oil that collects on my skin, especially like I said, in the creases of my nose. I like that this kind of helps with those like clogged comedones. I tend to get those in my forehead. Ew, I can see some of the grossness in the Luna 4. So let me go ahead and rinse my skin, and then we are gonna go ahead and move on to the massage function, and I'm gonna show you guys why I like it. So next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply some skincare onto my skin. After I cleanse, I usually immediately go into skincare. Especially with the massage function, I like to have something on my skin because it actually helps work the skincare into the skin more, because again, you have those pulsations, and just the act of massaging is gonna help with the absorption of the skincare. And I keep it around like 8 to 10 is usually what I'll do. You can kind of hear it. And you can go ahead and do your own massage, or I like to go into the treatment area. I'm gonna do the contour crazy, and then I'm just gonna follow along in the app.
Place the device on the side of the nose and glide across the cheekbone to the hairline.
You get the gist. I kind of forgot I was filming a video. So yeah, so that was my little demonstration with the Foreo Luna 4, why I like it, and how to use it. Now that we are back, I wanted to kind of sum up this video and talk about my experience with Foreo throughout the years. I feel like this is really important because it's not every day I can speak about a brand and their products or devices that I've used so consistently, and Foreo just happens to be one of those. So if you look back on my YouTube channel, you can see me using a Foreo Luna Mini 2 back in 2016. That was the first Foreo device I'd ever used, and right off the bat I fell in love with the product itself. Now since then I have used a couple different Foreo devices. One of the most notable for me besides the Luna is the UFO. The UFO I featured a ton of times on my YouTube channel and is honestly one of my favorite skincare devices and has been for years. I love that it has the LED light function to it. It has the warming. It also has the T-sonic pulsations. I mean, there's just so many features about that device that I absolutely love. And the reason that I bring this up is because one of the things that I realized about Foreo is it's definitely an investment type of product. But I will say they are something that are so reliable in my skincare routine. I've never reached for a device and it's lost its functionality. I'm able to use the same device for years. In fact, kind of going back to my Foreo Luna 3, I've had this already for 3 years, and you can see that I have definitely well loved this device, but it is still as functional as it was the day I got it. And so I can pick this up, it still holds, it's charged really nicely, it doesn't lose its battery power at all, it doesn't lose the effectiveness of any of like the features of the device itself. The silicone bristles itself are still in great condition, they haven't degraded at all over time. And this is really important to me because these, despite being a little bit more of an investment, are worth the money because you're not paying for replacement pieces like bristle heads. You're not paying for batteries. You're not paying for anything extra. You pay for the device. It's a one-time payment and you get to enjoy it for years on end. Even with the app, I find that the UI is very easy for me to navigate. My devices always connect really easily. And so I just like that they are consistent with the quality of their products. And when I purchase a product like this, I know I can use it for years, or if I gift it to someone, that they're gonna enjoy it for years, and I don't have to worry about literally anything with it. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review of the Foreo Luna 4. I hope I gave you guys some insight in case you were looking into the 3 or had the 3 and you're wondering if it was worth the upgrade. And I hope it was helpful in general for me to give you guys my experience with Foreo. And of course, as I always do, I'll go ahead and put links down in the description box below in case you're ready to pick up the Foreo Luna 4. I would highly recommend it if you're looking for something like this, or if you're looking to gift something like this to a friend or family. And as always, I hope you guys are happy and healthy, and don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!